Yo, I just wanted to make this video because they're clearly giving Kansas City calls that they aren't giving to the Texans and they would not give to the Texans. And this is exactly what I mean. The last video I did about the NFL clearly going against the Texans and clearly the refs being biased. I mean, watch this. Even the announcers afterwards are confused by the call.
The other way.
So
He's doing what he does in January. The guy just elevates his play, just like this entire team has over the years.
Mahomes dropped it. Able to get it and take off to his right. And then slide down. They're going to throw a flag on that. I mean, it was a late slide, but they throw the flag, and it was Clay Martin who threw it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 39.
Oh, come on.
15-yard penalty.
even the announcer going, come on.
I mean, he's a runner, and I could not disagree with that one more. And he barely gets hit. That's the second penalty now that's been called against the Texans.
And Troy, I agree with you. There's no forcible contact to the head neck area of him. The two Houston players hit each other. That should not have been a foul.
And if they've got to address it in the offseason. You can't, as a quarterback, run around and play games with defenders and then be able to draw a penalty.
What they need to do is stop giving Kansas City all of these calls. This is not the first game even of the season where they've given Kansas City calls that affected the game significantly. They've already given a couple of calls in this game which are clearly questionable. And my whole point with this is people are betting money on these games legally now. If the refs, in coordination with people in the NFL commissioner's office and the front office of the NFL, if they're trying to make sure that Kansas City wins because Taylor Swift is like, because of the Taylor Swift effect, and they want to take advantage of all these people watching that wouldn't otherwise be watching, a lot of women connected to Taylor Swift and their spouses or whatever. If they're trying to take advantage of that, and by doing so they're unfairly essentially hurting all the teams that are playing Kansas City and anybody who's betting on the games for those teams or whatever, they're affecting it unnaturally. And I think there is probably some legal precedent to sue the NFL because clearly this is not... Clearly, Kansas City has an extra player or several, and those are the refs. You know what I mean? And again, this is not even the first video I've made this season that is specifically pointing out Kansas City getting these calls. Most of their games have been won by like one score or less. So it just seems really unreasonable and not real to me. I mean, this is, again, it's just the Texans are playing well, and still they're having issue overcoming, again, that 12th man, which is the refs. So, okay, that's all. I just wanted to make this video about that, and let's go live. We'll see what is happening now.
Turned, and so once Kelce cuts to the middle, that's what creates the separation for him.
Oh yeah, hey, Taylor Swift, yay, we gotta capitalize. Anyway, you get what I mean? Have a blessed one. Go Texans, I guess. If they can overcome the refs, that's their biggest enemy in this game.
I don't know if they were set. It looked like multiple guys were moving at the snap, and they did throw a flag.
Agreed, Joe. This is going to be an illegal shift. You had two players in motion without getting reset.
Well, the play clock was about to expire.
Watch it be a call on the Texans. They're saying it's a shift.
On the offense.
Okay, good.
Number 9 and number 1.
At least they're catching things that they need to be catching. So, okay, that's it.
Second down.
Not that it really matters anyway on that one.